So what are the top trends for autumn 2025? Let's talk about it. So the current fashion trend that I'm seeing is the slouchy bag, and it continues from the summer of 2025. And the example that I have of that is my Brooklyn 39. This is in the dark lime color, but it's very reminiscent of what's happening in the fashion world, which is that the color of the season is really olive green. And I think that you could definitely get away with this color. This color is definitely a statement piece, and it's very versatile. It's very earthy. I think that it matches all of the traditional fall colors, which include like the orange and the brown and the beige. Also following the trend is to have a lot of handbag accessories hanging off the side. So you can see I have a cluster charm, I have some polished stones here, and then I have the classic chain for Coach. And what's great about this Coach Brooklyn 39 is the fact that it has a space here for you to be able to add those additional bag charms. And I just think that she's adorable. This is a great shopping bag in case you're wanting to go out and stuff some of your smaller packages in there. This is definitely a bag that you could carry for the season. So the next handbag I have for you is the East-West style. And as an example, I have my Chanel East-West in the Wild Stitch. And these East-West versions are always a top handle. They go obviously east and west. This one is great because it has the gold hardware on it, you can see here, and it also has kind of like a cream stitching, which I think makes it perfect for fall. I love this bag. This is probably one of my favorite bags. It fits a lot more than you would actually think. The pattern is actually very subtle and it accentuates a lot of outfits without actually clashing with it. I wouldn't say that this is actually a bowler bag, but I know that bowler bags are trending right now. And as an example of that, I have this one. This one is in a mock croc. And you can see it has this really pretty ribbon on the front of it, which I love silver. I know a lot of people prefer gold, but I think there's a time and a place for gold, and I think that the fall is definitely one of those, but I am a silver girl. The next handbag trend is definitely texture, and that includes beaded, studded bags, animal prints, including cowhide, zebra print, cheetah prints are always on trend, even some snakeskin. The example I have of this is my Brighton Ferrara Riva bag. And you can see it's in this really pretty beige colorway with a lot of texture. Look at this, it's got a diamond pattern on it. I have a cute little champagne charm, which I think matches the bag perfectly. But you can see this has a lot of silver studs and just a ton of texture across the front of it. I love this bag. In fact, I am a big advocate for the Brighton brand. And they recently came out with this Ferrara bag. I wouldn't say recently, it's probably been around for probably 2 or 3 years. It's one of their best sellers. And I love this bag. I love the color of it. It's so versatile. And I think with the studs on it, it fits right on trend. So as we head further into fall, I think it's important for us to recognize that all of our activities are going to include shopping. And one of the bags that I always use every shopping season is my Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis in the reverse monogram, which is perfect for the fall season. It's got the gold hardware on it. And I love this bag. It's the perfect crossbody bag. Fits everything that you need and nothing that you don't. The other 2 bags that I tend to use in the fall season is my competing bags, which is my Coach City bag in the dark signature, as well as my Louis Vuitton Neverful in the Damier Ebene with the rose ballerine interior. Now, the reason why I say that both of these bags actually compete is because they are similar in color, and it kind of just depends on what mood I'm in. I will evaluate the color of my outfit because you can see that they're not identical in color, but they're very, very similar. And so if I'm going to be doing some shopping in an area where I may actually be worried about my security, then I will definitely use my less expensive version of this tote, which is the Coach Signature. If I'm in an area where I feel like things are safe and I can actually enjoy using my luxury purchase, then I will definitely go with my Neverful and really get my cost per wear out of her. and use her for a shopping bag to be able to stuff smaller purchases in and continue to be comfortable as I select additional goodies for the day. So for the last handbag trend that I'm seeing for the season is probably going to be metallics. And I have a metallic bag that I've owned for quite some time that I'm actually going to pull out again for this season. This one is a Brighton bag, and it is embroidered with beautiful silver flowers on it. And I loved this bag probably going back 3 years ago, I think it is. And of course, every holiday season will bring out our metallics. So I'm in love with this one again. I will definitely be using her. The other one that I just recently added, and you guys are gonna laugh if you watched any of my prior videos, and you're gonna kind of get their running joke on this, but this one is a metallic fancy lady bag. I have 2 of these bags. I just added this one to my collection. It's in this really pretty silver metallic, and of course she's got her pearl earrings. I actually purchased this one to be a craft project, so if you're interested to see what I do with this bag, then subscribe so you don't lose me in the ocean of YouTube. But yeah, more to come on this bag. Another bag trend that I'm seeing is just anything that's just kind of shimmery or glittery, and certainly in this burgundy color. So this is a Kate Spade, it's a tote bag, and I do plan on using her in the December month. I think mid-size bags, especially with this burgundy pop of color, is going to pair beautifully with the winter neutrals. And don't forget that larger shopping bags are actually on trend for this year. So that's a wrap on the latest fall bags and also the holiday bags for this coming year. Drop a comment below on the bags that you like for the fall and winter season, and I'll catch you in the next one.